Hi, welcome to Java Programming with MySQL. In this video, I will teach you how to create a Java class model in a proper way. But before that, I will uh, change or add package to this class because this class has different function to a model. Then this is a class that has main method or main class to this project. So let's add inside the Java with MySQL. Let's add package DB. Okay, so let's put this class to Java with DB. Click, then drag and drop with Java with MySQL .db directory. Then refactor inside of this package. Let's add uh, package for model. Okay, so here we have package, then let's add model class. So let's name it course. Then but before that, I need to close this Java projects. Close. Okay, so that we will focus to this project. So in the course here, okay, this class is course. So in a course, it has attributes, for example, private, int, then id of a course. Then um, next attributes is string, then course. Okay, then next is private, string. Okay, description of the course. Then let's add getter and setter here, refactor, then encapsulate fields, then click this button, select all to create or to check all the checkbox. So select, then okay, let's create set getter and setter method. So after that, the setter and getter is generated here. So this is how we create our model. In this class, I don't need to create a constructor because I experienced that when I put um, um, constructor here, for example, like this, so most of the educator or instructor uh, need to add constructor in your um, model. Okay, but uh, this constructor is useless because, for example, some of the programmer add parameter to the constructor, for example id, then string, course, then okay, so the next is this, then id, then equal id, then this, then course equals to course, then this description, then description. Every time we create object of this course, we need to add object which is our constructor. For example, like that course, then for example if we create constructor c equals example in our main class here. So for example, let's delete this one, then course, then let's create object c or small letter course, then new object course. We need to call the constructor course course. So every time we add constructor here, so it is okay if it is few parameter, but for example in students or other model, it has a lot of parameter that you're going to have error. So if you have for example application, for example it has 70 parameter, you need to put data correctly in a sequence. So that is not a good practice when we create like this application. So it is a bad idea. So my advice is we don't need this code. Or for example, we create a default constructor which is public. It's okay, but this is not necessary, because when we add constructor here, so if we create object for a course or our instance here in our constructor here, corresponding constructor, we need to, for example, okay, it's okay because we have constructor without parameter, so it's okay. But here, if you practice creating a lot of constructor, overloading your constructor, the problem is you get confused. The second problem, the first problem, if you have a lot of parameters, you need to fill that every fields in a sequence in a correct data. Because if you miss for example, if you change this, for example, a lot of 70 fields, maybe you change the fields. For example, this is the description and this is the course, so that is conflict. You will see that in the further videos, that is not a good practice when we create constructor in this type of application. Okay, so you will observe this if you are done creating a Spring Boot application. That is a bad idea. Okay, so let's delete these constructors, then that's it. Then for example, we have here object course. We instantiate the course model, so there's no error because the default of this one, even you don't have course constructor without parameter, it's okay if it is this is a concrete class. This is a concrete class. Okay, so let's, for example, let's add set course. This course, let's add value set, for example, course ID, then let's add 101, then the course value set course, then B is IT, then next is course, then set description of this one, then B is and string B is in information system. Okay, so that's it. Let's try to um, display the um, course value. For example, this is ID, then course that get ID, then next is the course system, then course. Okay, then this course object, then get course, then next is system, then description, this, then object course, then get description. So let's try to run this one. Run. So this is the output. Okay, so this IT, this is how a good design, because you don't miss the fields, even it is a lot of fields here, but you make sure that this is a course, then you set the data of course, then the parameter here is the value is course, then the description is course, and the parameter, maybe if uh, a few parameter you cannot commit error, but when a lot of fields in your model, um, it's hard you to determine or you need to set the data parameter in a sequence. So that is how your programming code, your programming makes you slow. That's it. So that's the uh, model, how you to create a model in Java standard edition platform. So I hope you like this video, and next video we will create query for this model. So see you next video. Bye bye.